What's the best way to handle multiple Git remotes? Imagine you're working on a project that needs to connect to several repositories at once. Maybe your main code is on one server, but you also have a backup on another, or perhaps you're collaborating with different teams across different platforms. Managing multiple Git remotes can seem tricky at first, but with the right approach, it becomes straightforward and even efficient. First, you want to add each remote with a clear, descriptive name. Use the command git remote add followed by a name that makes sense, like origin for your main repository, upstream for the original project you forked, or staging for your testing environment. This way, you always know which remote you're working with when pushing or fetching. Next, if you need to push the same branch to multiple remotes at once, you can set up a special remote with multiple push URL. To do this, create a remote called all and add push URL with git remote set URL, all followed by each remote URL. Then, when you push to all, your code will go to all those repositories simultaneously. This saves time and keeps your code synchronized across different locations. Fetching from remotes is simple. You can run git fetch to update your local copy from every remote. But remember, pulling changes from a remote is a one-at-a-time process. You pick which remote to pull from, then merge or rebase those updates into your current branch. This keeps your local work current without confusion. Managing remote URL is also important. If a repository moves or changes, update the URL with git remote set URL name new URL. If a remote is no longer needed, remove it with git remote remove name. Always ensure your access is secure by using SSH keys or token-based authentication, especially when working with private repositories. Setting upstream branches for your local branches helps keep things clear. When you push or pull, Git will automatically know which remote and branch to use if you set this tracking relationship. It simplifies your commands and reduces errors. Consistency in naming branches across remotes is another good practice. Use clear, descriptive names like feature login or bugfix/payment. This makes it easier to understand what each branch is for, especially when working with multiple repositories or teams. Finally, consider tools that help manage multiple repositories. Some applications can show pull requests, issues, and updates across all your remotes in one place. This streamlines your workflow and keeps everything organized. In backend development, handling multiple remotes is especially useful. You might push your API code to a main repository and also update a staging environment repository. Using clear naming, push configurations, and regular fetches keeps your code synchronized and your workflow smooth. The best way to handle multiple Git remotes is to keep things organized with clear names, set up push URL for multiple destinations when needed, fetch often from all remotes, manage URL securely, and follow consistent workflows. This approach makes working across different repositories simple and keeps your backend development process efficient.